Hello, this is Victor Lopez. I am working on putting together a second book of poems, and while going through some of the more recent ones, I decided as a fun project, sort of to take me away from recording my law-related lectures for my students, that I would try doing a poetry reading in English and Spanish, something I have not done in the past. So I hope you enjoy it, and if not, well, look at it this way, it will cost you nothing. I so yearn to ring. I so yearn to ring chimes that waken sleeping hearts and lift them skyward, like Keats and Shelley, Wordsworth, Coleridge and Blake, or Whitman and Poe. Sadly, my chimes are like a cracked church bell struck by leaves in a windstorm. O Castelo de San Anton, beautiful small castle on a tranquil bay, of beauty seldom seen on any shore, museum now of artifacts of old, from Roman digs and our Celtic ancestors. Treasures displayed from my Galician soil, the lost kingdoms uncovered still, yet nary a manacle or bar seen of a fascist makeshift prison once here. My grandfather tortured, condemned to death, but set free by a jailer patriot. Echoes of starlight. My feet are bound to clay, while my heart longs to soar on angels' wings above. Below lies my future. My ashes will return from whence they were inspired. Above lie all the dreams canopied by ancient light from billions of suns. Civilizations long since turned to dust still cry out to us. Wish I could see them, hear their sweet silent music, understand their lives. I cannot do so, yet I feel their life force still rippling out through space, bound to their own clay, yet their spirits now roam free to the end of time. Fading to black. Walking into the final sunset, my shadow stretches far behind, touching all I've done. Has it been enough? Trust. Trust is earned slowly over the course of one's life, but lost in an instant. On raising ravens. Fledgling broken wing, carefully nursed, shielded, nourished, loved. Healthy again, Vanta-black wings powerfully beating, propelled skyward, fueled by benefactor's eyes. On New Year's non-resolution, I hereby resolve to make no resolution for the coming year. Take days as they come, embrace opportunities, brighten other lives, shine the light of truth where darkness slithers freely, that all may see clear. See things as they are, not as sophists would paint them. Give help when you can. Let your purpose be leaving something of value when your journey's done. Vida malgastada, a wasted life. Qué tragedia es una vida malgastada. persiguiendo lo que el orgullo pide. A lo largo a veces uno lo percibe al ver cerca el final, lejos la entrada. Nunca pensé ser yo quien destacaba Shakespeare en Macbeth cuando él describe la vida sombra caminante y la mide como un cuento de un idiota. Nada. ¿Cuándo se cerraron todos los portales que apuntaban a otros horizontes? No me di cuenta, trepando por montes, que no eran más que tinieblas irreales. ¿Qué ser honesto puede encontrar paz cuando la misma solo queda atrás? Requiem for Love. Requiem por el amor. Love does not die of just a single blow. Its life flows out quite slowly over years. One drop follows another as love flows from thousands of non-fatal cuts and tears. A thousand little stings from tongue or eye, a thousand unkind words from me and you, a thousand I told you so's piled on high, a thousand battles lost, refought anew. Each wound a scab that grows harder with time, covering festering hurts that won't heal. An unwise word morphs to betrayal sublime, suppurating reminders all too real. Simple kindness is lost from lack of use, and what remains? Just a facade, in truth. Requiem por el amor. El amor no muere de un solo golpe. Se desangra lentamente a lo largo de los años, gota a gota se desvanece, de miles de cortaduras y lágrimas no mortales. Mil pequeñas picaduras de lengua u ojo, mil palabras desagradables de mí y de ti, mil ya te lo dije apilados en lo alto, mil batallas perdidas y reiniciadas sin fin. Cada herida una costra que se endurece con el tiempo, cubriendo daños encanados que no sanan. Una palabra imprudente transformada en traición sublime, supurando recuerdos omnipresentes. La bondad simple se pierde por la falta de uso. Lo que queda, solo una fachada en realidad. Búsqueda eterna. ¿Por qué buscamos verdad donde no vive inútilmente, debiendo saber que sólo se encuentra en el corazón? Vidas perdidas en búsqueda de algo que ya se tiene. Nos damos cuenta, cuando ya es muy tarde, de nuestro error. No busques verdad escrita en hojas muertas, acaríciala. Puedes leerla en ojos de quien amas. Estúdiala bien. Eternal Quest. Why do we seek truth where it does not live, pointlessly, when we should know it is found only in the heart? Wasted lives questing for something we have found. We realize when it's too late our error. Don't search for truth written on dead pages. Caress it. You can read it in the eyes of loved ones. Study it well. On the politics of the day. I've never taken acid, so why is the world melting all around me every day? When did 1984, Brave New World, A Clockwork Orange, Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm, Lord of the Flies become historical works? Proudhon, the French anarchist, declared, "Property is theft." A pity he is long dead. He'd be another rock star, with a meteoric rise, and likely be president. "Masturbation leads to salvation," his quote, too, would make a catchy slogan. A man ahead of his time, and a sad symbol of ours. How the hell did we get here? When clowns can be elected to Congress and the White House, and truth has lost all meaning, we've gone through the looking glass, fallen down the rabbit hole, and I fear there's no way back. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Through an evanescent mist I see a vision of four horses, white, red, black, and pale, galloping from the 4 points of the compass toward a preordained meeting that will end the world. The white horse tramples freedom and endless conquest along its path of false glory, extremists reviving dead empires, thirsting still for lost hegemony under red and black banners, with hammers and sickles, swastikas, and waxing moons with stars. The red horse crushes the bones of the innocent under its bloody hooves as they march to a steady drumbeat, to kill brothers and sisters born in other lands, as well as neighbors near and far, labeled enemies and marked for death. The black horse sows famine with its every hoofful, leaving blight, thirst, and hunger in its dusty wake, to the everlasting glory of misguided, foolish, evil rulers of countries once graced by great people and wealth. The pale horse leaves death in all lands it touches, planting seeds of hate, fear, and envy that bloom into unbridled evil in the hearts of fatuous, self-righteous, hubris-filled monsters who defile humanity to impose their ends by any means necessary. Take your eyes away from the mirror. Put away your smartphone. Shut down your computer. Turn off your television set. Wake up from your slumber. Scan the horizon. You will see the dust clouds growing near and hear the soft, galloping hooffalls above life's normal din. They are coming for you. ¿Qué tragedia es el hombre? What a tragedy is man. ¿Qué tragedia es el hombre? Pies plantados en el fango, con su mente en el cielo, anhelando a volar. Qué triste es una vida, repleta de recuerdos, y una luz se apaga y se borran al final. Qué cruel es la esperanza, que como un espejismo desvanece en el alba de nuestra realidad. Qué injusta es la vida, que honra a deshonrados y otorga a almas puras eterna oscuridad. What a tragedy is man, with his feet planted in the mud, his mind in the heavens, yearning to fly. How sad is a life full of memories. A light goes out, and all are erased in the end. How cruel is hope, that like a mirage dissolves in the dawn of our reality. How cruel is life, that honors the dishonorable and rewards the purest souls with eternal darkness. On wisdom. I know that I know nothing, said the wisest man who ever lived. I know that I know everything, said the dumbest of them all. The rest of us fall somewhere in between the two. Wisdom comes from knowing that the smartest humans are like amoebas trying to understand the universe by examining in minutest detail the drop of fetid pond water they inhabit. When you don't know what you don't know, and realize you are as ignorant and insignificant as an amoeba, you will have begun the long journey to enlightenment. And that, my friends, is it for today. My little break is over, and I hope I have not unduly depressed you. If you're interested in any of my serious or lesser serious writings, you feel free to visit victordlopez.com. You know, most of my scholarly articles on law and ethics and so forth are most of them are freely accessible, and you can find some information there about my textbooks and serious fiction, as well as short stories and poetry, if you are so interested. Thank you for listening, and please stay safe.